Okay, so in this session, we're going to discuss in detail about the migration project. So, what exactly are we going to do in a migration project from any SAP consultant's perspective? So, the ECC, the Enterprise Central Component, has been a cornerstone for business, providing a robust framework in the past. But however, as per the technology is evolving, we have to go ahead and use the S4 HANA. And S4 HANA migration has to be done for lakhs of clients who are actually hundreds of thousands of clients for whom we have to have a migration. So there's a huge demand for this. Now the importance of migration with SAP. From ECC to S4 HANA is that very soon SAP is going to stop the support for the ECC system, and they're going to encourage every client to migrate to the S4 HANA system. So there are some basic steps that we are going to discuss here in this session. We are going to understand the four main migration steps. So we have now here categorized them into four, wherein we have the first step would be the familiarization with SAP S4 HANA. Then we have data analysis and classification, data cleansing, and readiness check. So these are the steps that we're going to discuss more in detail. So familiarization with S4 HANA is that we have to follow the S4 HANA versions. We need to understand to which S4 HANA system are we moving our SAP system, the ERP system. So is it like SAP S4 HANA Cloud Public Edition, SAP S4 HANA Cloud Private Edition, or SAP S4 HANA On-Premise managed by SAP, or we have that's called internal SAP's server. Then we have got the On-Premise. So now I have categorized four different four different versions of SAP S4 HANA where it can be migrated, the system can be migrated. So the major primary one would be to go ahead with SAP on-prem and cloud private edition are very much in popular, but the on-prem is managed by SAP, and cloud public cloud are slightly rare in implementation. So we have got the SAP S4 HANA Cloud Public Edition. So if you look at the SAP S4 HANA Cloud Public Edition, SAP S4 HANA Cloud Public Edition is a fully managed software as a service solution, ideal for business seeking standardized out of the box experience. So we are going to go ahead and suggest to the client that they can go for SAP S4HANA Cloud, just in case if they want the business to be standardized out of the box experience for the end users. Quick deployment and automatic updates is the advantage of S4HANA Cloud Public Edition. It offers a cost-effective way to access SAP S4HANA core functionalities. This option prioritizes speed and simplicity, making it well suited for small organizations or those with standardized processing. Now, SAP S4HANA Cloud Private Edition is something which actually again can be used when it has got its own advantages. It provides a dedicated cloud environment with greater flexibility and control. This option allows for customizations and extensions while still benefiting from the cloud advantages for scalability and reduced IT overhead. It caters to business with unique requirements for those seeking a phased approach to the cloud adoption. Now, the third option which we have is the S4 HANA on-premise managed by SEC, by SAP itself. This SAP S4 HANA on-premise managed by SAP combines the benefits of on-premise deployment and the convenience of SAP managing the infrastructure. So this option offers maximum control over your system while relieving your IT team of infrastructure management tasks. So whenever a company is implementing SAP on-premise managed by SAP, there is a lot of reduced work for the admin team, because the administration part all is taken care by SAP themselves. And it's a good choice to organizations with strict data residency requirements, or those seeking a managed service approach. Then we've got the SAP S/4HANA on-premise. SAP S/4HANA on-premise provides complete control and customization, allowing a business to tailor the system to their specific needs and integrate it with their existing IT landscape. So this option is ideal for large enterprises with complex requirements and an experience in in-house IT. So this is what we have. So basically, if at all in just we have in-house implementation, so we're going to go ahead and go for the on-premise system. So basically, what are we trying to understand is to familiarize with the SAP S/4HANA offerings that SAP is providing to all of us, and then the first and foremost thing before we do the migration as it needs to be the decision that which particular S/4HANA system are we going to migrate to. So once we go ahead and are clear with the steps that we have in the migration, and we are very clear about with the S/4HANA version that we are going to move to, then we are going to go ahead with the data analysis and classification. So regarding the data analysis and classification, I'll be explaining about that in detail again.